What is NFT? Today I'll go through some of the basics of NFT using Mona Lisa and some of the well-known stories online. So first thing, NFT stands for non-fungible token. The word fungible means that it is of the same value and interchangeable, whereas non-fungible means that it is unique and identifiable. So commonly people like to use dollar notes as an example of fungible, meaning that if I change this $10 note with your $10 note, we will not have any issues. But what if your $10 note is the commemorative version one? Then again, if I use another commemorative $10 notes to change with you, I believe we will not have any problem also. However, I don't agree that dollar notes are fungible because all of them come with serial numbers. So now, for example, comparing these two, which one do you think will be more valuable? This one? Maybe to some people. But in the world of NFT, serial numbers will be very important too. You can look at mine. Okay, there are 4 8s here, Chinese favorites, and then 1 7 here. If you can see that, usually those with very nice number, meaning the full house straight 8s, those are usually out of circulation, and I'm quite lucky to have this one. So I believe this one will have more value than the commemorative version one. And of course, limited editions also plays a very big part in the value because it is like a collection. The more unique you have, the more expensive it goes. Some of them, the first edition of certain models of NFT is also even more valuable. Now, let's go back to our Mona Lisa.
Let's say France, the owner of the original physical painting kept in the Louvre Museum, decide to launch a 8K resolution digital Mona Lisa with the ownership verifiable on the Louvre website. Meaning if I'm the owner of one of the NFT, you can go to Louvre website to check it out. Notice that I did not mention NFT in this scenario, so how does this relate to NFT? Mona Lisa is the NFT.
France is the creator of the NFT. Now, where does that leave the Louvre Museum and its website? If you guess correctly, it is the crypto coin that the smart contract is built on. For every NFT, it is bound to a coin so that you can verify the ownership with the coin. I believe that everyone knows that Mona Lisa is painted by Leonardo da Vinci and is in the public domain, meaning that there's no copyright laws that applies to it and anyone can use it and launch it as an NFT. You or me, doesn't make a difference. But if you are using someone else's photo of Mona Lisa, that is copyrighted and could get you in legal troubles. So be careful. And the way that I phrase it is that anyone can use it as an NFT, means that scammers can also use it. So you need to do your homework before you buy any NFT. Again, what is NFT? What is the value of NFT? It is not what is on the picture, but what does the ownership brings you. In marketing terms, what's in it for me? Why do I need to buy? So, first thing, what does the NFT offer me? Usually, people will look into profits and privileges. For example, the Louvre one. Maybe Louvre will throw a yearly party for these distinguished guests, which, as the owner of the NFT, I'll be included. And then bragging rights. I own this, I own that, I paid how much XXX for this. Well, pride has its price. Next, I would like to touch on is the ease of the bragging. Why? Because Facebook is heavily invested in metaverse, in which NFT exists in augmented reality, virtual reality, mixed reality, where one can easily view NFT in a virtual world. NFT will exist as a wearable or for your avatar inside the virtual world too, just like gaming. All your gears, all your weapons and armors, all those will be NFT. So now, not to forget, TikTok and Twitter are having NFT too. And also, I think just a few days or recently, Nike is on board also. So that's the world we are heading towards too. Now, let's head back to our Mona Lisa example. If you own the physical copy, the painting, what's gonna happen? You need to build a vault, install a security system, hire a security team, get special installation to control the lightings, humidities and temperature, and install bulletproof glass, hire a curator to maintain it, dust it off and put on makeup. Then maybe on some day you have nightmare that it was stolen. Now comes the question, how do you show it to your friends that you own it? And that's the magic of NFT. You can easily show people what you own. Now let me go through some of the more successful and famous NFT stories with you. Maybe you already found it in the news. First one will be VeeFriends by Gary Vee. Who is Gary Vee? He's an entrepreneur, author, speaker, and influencer. You can even follow him on YouTube and Instagram. And if you are interested in wine, maybe you have heard of his wine business, Empathy Wines. Now, why am I introducing you Gary Vee? Well, simply because he's famous. There's a lot of news about him. In other words, you have more learning materials. And to re-emphasize the point that it really doesn't matter what is on the picture that you're selling. It is about the ownership. And if you can see on the website, the price there are in Ethereum. Currently, one Ethereum is about 4,500 USD. And I will encourage you to read on his FAQs for more details, which I'll provide in the link below. So now, and actually it is also in fact in OpenSea, which is the eBay of Ethereum-based NFT. Remember what I told you just now? All the NFT are based on a certain coins. So OpenSea is based on Ethereum. Of course, there are other marketplaces that are Ethereum based also. And there are other marketplaces that are other coin based, which you can go and explore. It really is an open sea for you to explore. So now, I would like to introduce you to this collection known as the Bored Ape Yacht Club, which is a miracle to me because it started off with 4 unknown creators with the nickname of Gordon Goner, Gargamel, yes Gargamel, Emperor Tomato Ketchup, and Nosas. Not much information is available on them, and in April this year, it was selling at about 300 USD only. Today, the cheapest one will cost you hundreds of thousands. Floor price meaning is the lowest price item in the collection. And if you are an NBA fan, you have definitely come across this because it was made very famous by Stephen Curry for purchasing his for 180,000 USD. And if you are a Stephen Curry fan, wouldn't it be cool to be in the same private membership as him? Again, I need to emphasize that this is an extremely successful NFT. Any NFT project could be a rug pull scam, and you can end up with nothing but a JPEG, like a normal guy with a copy of a picture in the internet. So I don't own any, and I can't afford this at the moment. If only I would started this journey last year, then I'm pretty sure that things could be very different, as I would have been better, more prepared. Now, since we are at OpenSea, I would like to share a mistake of mine with you also. Jungle Freaks. Can't remember the exact date, but it was on a Saturday morning, I think 6:30. I was happily waiting for it as the countdown timer goes down to 0. So when I was purchasing it, I found that I was initially purchasing 1. I found that I could have enough money for 2. So I get out of the sale and try to order 2. Then the gas fee got up and I couldn't afford it. Now, what is gas fee? Basically, it's the Ethereum usage fee. Anytime you want to use Ethereum, you have to pay a fee. So for Ethereum, the bad part is that the gas fee is very high. So at that time, when I couldn't buy 2, I want to revert back to 1. By that time, the gas fee went up even higher. The problem with gas fee is that if you are using Ethereum at the same time as many other people, the traffic gets congested, the price will go skyrocket, and I don't have enough fun and enough faith in it, as I was prepared to buy something else also. So going back to 1 was too late and I didn't buy it, and you can look at the price now. Yeah, I didn't really have enough faith on it. So buying NFT, my very conservative strategy that I would like to share with you is that you buy 2, you sell 1 at the earliest possible time to recover your capital, and then you hold the other one until you like it. When you feel that you want to sell it, it can go up to very high or it can crash down to nothing, but at least you won't be in a loss. And sometimes NFT are very hard to get. It requires a bit of luck because due to over demand, you will be placed in a raffle, in a lucky draw to buy. Yes, that is it. Right now, if you go to my OpenSea profile in the link below, I only have 1 NFT, which I believe will prosper in the coming years. Only time can tell. And oh yeah, one more thing. In this world, there are really people who buy pictures just for fun, for bragging rights. And I'm going to show you. You can Google Ether Rocks yourself. Okay. In the website, it is even stated there that this virtual rock serves no purpose beyond being able to be bought and sold, and giving you a strong sense of pride in being an owner of one of the only 100 rocks in the game. It is a world where people spend silly money. So for the next week's NFT video, this is what I'm covering. Just tease you a little bit. But my next video will not be on NFT or crypto. It will be something about my life philosophy. One of the titles that I gained over my lifetime. And you might be surprised by the title. So stay tuned. See you next time.